What's up, guys? So if you're looking for something that's going to double as a family meal or a fancy date night type of thing, I got the perfect dish for you with this lasagna pasta. Let me show you how to make it. So we're going to start off with some avocado oil in a large pot or stock pot. To that, we're going to add some diced peppers and onions. You could also add carrots to this. Those are perfect for adding sweetness. I just didn't have any. Anyway, saute those up for a few minutes and go ahead and add some garlic cloves or garlic paste. My store had this Italian herb paste that I want to try in here as well, or you can just use Italian seasoning later on. But yeah, saute that up for a little bit. Your house is already going to start to smell delicious. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some ground turkey and some ground Italian sausage. You can definitely do all turkey or all Italian sausage or all ground beef if you prefer. But get all that mixed up together and then start to break down the meat. I don't like my meat sauce to be too chunky, so I definitely break it down a lot. Next, I'm going to go with these San Marzano tomatoes pureed, but you can use your favorite tomato sauce if you like. Just mix that all up until everything's well combined. And you better have filled that can up to make sure you got all the sauce out of it too. I'm going to go in with some all-purpose seasoning, and then since I didn't have any Italian seasoning, I'm just going to use this garlic and herb seasoning right here. Don't be scared to season it well, but we season it at this step just so that you can taste the tomato sauce as you go along. Next, you want to go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese to it, and I think my grandmother would kill me if I didn't go ahead and add just a touch of some white sugar to this. By touch, I mean like a good teaspoon or two, right? Get that all mixed up, bring it to a light boil, and then you just want to go ahead and cover it, reduce the heat to medium-low. Then it's going to start to look like this. I wanted to do something different, so I went ahead and added some spinach to this, get that all mixed up until they're nice and welted. Once they are, add some cheese to it, right? I'm using about a cup of cheese here. You can use more or less, doesn't matter. Next, you want to bring a large pot of water to a boil and heavily salt it. To give this lasagna feel, we're going to use these mafaldine noodles. I found these in my grocery store all the time. You definitely don't need to add oil to the water to prevent these from sticking. Just move them around a little bit once they start to boil in the water. While those are boiling in a separate bowl, get some ricotta cheese. Use a whisk to start to break this down a little bit. And then what you want to do is add just a touch of whole milk, 2%, whatever you use. And then add some mozzarella cheese to this as well. And just go ahead and fold that in. Now you have a nice cheesy whipped ricotta. Prepare your over the sink strainer and just go ahead and drain those mafaldine noodles. And try to save just a tiny bit of the pasta water if you like. I'll tell you why here next, but you see how loose those noodles are? Perfect. So I got a nice nonstick skillet and add a little bit of the sauce to it, and then I pour the noodles in. This is how we take it from family style and make it just a little bit fancy. Just get it all mixed up. You can add a touch of that pasta water if you like, if you need to loosen it up just a little bit. Go ahead and add some more Parmesan cheese at this step. Get this all plated up. I threw that whipped ricotta on there, some extra sauce, and even more Parmesan cheese. Garnished it with some parsley. If you don't like the taste of parsley, just go ahead and finish it off with a little bit of chopped basil and maybe even some crushed red pepper. But this was it, guys. This pasta is definitely going to give you that lasagna look. It's going to give you the lasagna taste, and it's going to give you the lasagna feel without all that work going into the oven, baking, doing it in layers. This is it, y'all. The full recipe for this is going to be in the description. I want you guys to try this out and let me know what you do. And it's a wrap. Let's go.